I'm gonna give you some exercises to maintain pelvic stability. So let's get into it. All right, you ready? Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about a transverse abdominis activation. I know that's like a fancy, crazy word, but basically it's the corset muscle that we talked about earlier, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our hands here in our belly and one on our chest. First, we're gonna start with a diaphragmatic breath and I'm gonna show you why. So first thing I want you to do is take a breath into your belly and relax. So she did that beautifully, guys. What you want is this belly to rise and this hand right here just to be very quiet and not moving all that much. So breathing in and then breathe out. Absolutely beautiful. Why is this important? We're going to layer onto this to activate these muscles by doing one extra step. So I'm going to actually have you, since you do this so well, put one hand on both sides. You're going to find the hard part of your hip, your pelvis, and drop kind of inside a little bit and come up just a little bit right there. Perfect. So what I want you to do is you're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, I want you to go like you're fogging a mirror. Perfect. You should feel like a little pop up, not like a whole bunch of muscles popping up, but just like little muscles. You feel that? Okay, so what we're gonna do is she's gonna breathe in. As she breathes out, she's gonna hold that abdominal activation for a count of 5. Ready? Breathe in, and as you breathe out, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Good. Notice that she's not tucking her hips. She's not doing all that. We are solely focusing right here on her abdominal muscles to activate, like I said, that corset muscle. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on this abdominal activation while doing some other movements. So key for this one is we're not going to have any hula dance, so we're not going to move the hips. So doing these activation of the core, you're going to hold all of this nice and quiet and steady while you move your legs. So the first thing we're going to do is called a knee fall out. So we're going to engage here. And then what you're going to do is let this knee fall out here to the side and then back in. So if you saw, I know it's very hard to see, but her pelvis kind of moved a little bit to the side. So we're going to do 2 things. One, we're going to decrease the range of motion. Come out to just about here and when she does it. And then we're also going to make sure we maintain this. If you start to move those hips at all, that just means you lost the core activation. So we want to be careful of that. We're going to engage here, come out to the side, and then back in. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to do 10 on this side, and then we're going to do 10 on this side. So do 1 here for me. Perfect. So you'll do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. That's a set of 1. And then another set of 10 on the right, 10 on the left. So 2 sets of 10. We're going to layer onto this again. So we're going to hold that abdominal muscle nice and tight. And we're going to let this heel slide across the mat all the way out. Down and then back up. Again, making sure this pelvis stays stable. You don't let the hips rock back and forth as you're doing this. So again, we're going to do 2 sets of 10. So 10 on the right and then 10 on the left, 2 sets. Now we're going to do what we call a march. We're going to do abdominal activation with a march. So we're going to engage here. We're going to do a little march, just lifting that foot up off the mat and then back down. And then again, off the mat, back here and down. Notice for this particular exercise, we're alternating legs, okay? Before we stayed on one side, but this takes it to a whole nother level where you have to really stabilize that pelvis as you're shifting back and forth, okay? So engage here, lifting up and down, and then up and down. Beautiful. So for this one, right and left is 1. We're going to do 10. 2 sets of 10. So the next one we're going to do is a straight leg raise. So we're going to engage here, just straighten one leg out. I want you to pull those toes back towards you. Beautiful, just like this. And you're going to engage here and lift that foot just about here. Up and down. Again, not letting those hips move. So kind of just let your tummy go and then lift up. See how she kind of lets that go and this kind of bulges here? Keep this nice and snug. Keep here and you can lift straight up and down. Beautiful. Keeping that nice and tight. And as you see, she's keeping her hands here so she can feel that transverse abdominis muscle activating, holding strong. 2 sets of 10. 10 on the right, 10 on the left, 2 sets. Do what we call a pelvic tilt. So this one's just a little motion. You're going to tuck those hips, kind of pulling that tailbone up and under like you're kind of tucking your butt under. So let's do a rotation. Good. And then back down. So I'm actually going to have you do a little bit less motion that time. Do a little bit less here, just to there. Perfect. That's it. So it's not this huge rotation. We're not bridging. That's our next exercise. Just a little rotation up and then back down, relax. Good. And again, we're keeping this activated as we do it. All right, tuck underneath. Beautiful. And then down. And then magic number, 2 sets of 10. We're going to take the pelvic tilt to the next level. We're going to actually do a full bridge. So we're going to engage here. We're going to have it beautiful. Let's have our hands down. This kind of gives you a little extra stability. We're going to engage here, press into those feet and lift those hips up. And then back down. Notice that she's not going so high that her whole upper back is lifting off the mat. Like, yeah, do like a big crazy. We're not doing all that because what's happening here? We're not engaging our core. We want to maintain here, engage, and just do a bridge up. Beautiful. And then back down. Beautiful. And the magic number is 2 sets of 10. Here's a quick overview of what we just did. And don't forget, it's going to be in the description section for you as well. More questions? Comment below. Don't forget to follow me and hit that notification bell to get more videos just like this. And check out my website. I've got so many resources. I've got webinars. I've got all the things. And I hope to see you next time.